Hey, what's up? What's good? It's me, Kudzi here. Obviously you've read that title and you're like, ooh, what's happening there? So, I am basically chilling out with my family, so you're gonna hear my kids screaming and fighting and scratching each other in the back. But today we're making gnocchi. So, I have mentioned before that I have a chef qualification and I've got some ideas that I want to bring to you guys. So I'm going to introduce you guys to a world of African cooking. Okay, so a mixture of Western and African. Today I'm making gnocchi. I was inspired by this lady that I saw online just recently, and so this is my gnocchi. Okay, it's kind of big. I don't have those little cute little machine things that make it nice and patterned and stuff, but we'll get there. I've got my onion, and the onion is with some garlic, and I've used some olive oil and butter, so I've mixed them up. I'm using a bassa fish. Okay, so I've cut that up. I'm actually going to put some delicious mushrooms, and I'm going to put some green mixture, so there's some rocket and some kale. And the spices that I've used, I love this shop called Herbie's. Okay, this is a African spice blend. You can see some of the stuff that they have in there, and this is pretty cool. Tagine spice mix. This is the Moroccan version. Okay, and I've also added some coriander, fennel seed, and cumin. Okay, so now that we're at this point, I'm gonna just add that in there, throw this in the sink while I'm at it, and I'm going to be mixing this up. Do, 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 do. What did you do today, by the way? I hope you did some fun stuff, and I hope that you ate some good food. So this has been on for a little while now, so what I'm going to be doing is adding the fish. Okay, I'm going to be adding the fish. I'm going to use my right hand because it's easier. I'm going to use my right hand. This is great, smelling so good. And as it starts to brown, I am going to put my gnocchi in there. So roasting the spices is a very, 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 very good thing, because what that does is it releases all the oils and the fragrances of whatever it is that you're using, whatever spice it is that you're using. And this bassa doesn't really need that long to cook. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it fry away, brown, and yeah, that's how it's going today. So some of the things that I enjoy cooking, I enjoy meat, a lot of meat things. Marinating meat and just working with meats. I love vegetables as well. So hit the comments and tell me what African dish, if you know one, you would like me to have a crack at. I would give it a good try. Okay, so in Zimbabwe we've got some staples: beef, chicken, all that kind of stuff. Just a little bit of a close-up. Oh, that looks so good. And while it's cooking like this and it's starting to actually brown, I'm going to give it another couple of minutes. I am going to add this butter. Okay, just cooking ordinary standard butter because it adds flavoring. It's going to add a lot of flavoring to what I am doing here today. My wife loves seafood and she loves fish, and I'm not so much of a seafood person, but I enjoy fish. Well, it's because I'm allergic. I'm allergic to shellfish. I discovered this because a few years ago, did an allergy test, and I was told that I was allergic to not actually shellfish, but to the minerals that they use in farmed prawns. So there's some chemical called sulfuric dioxide, something that they use in in that process, and that's kind of what I'm allergic to. So I tested that theory. I went to the Sydney fish market and I got myself some fish, some prawns, and guess what? There was no reaction. There was no reaction whatsoever. So just in case you're out there and you need to see if you're allergic to anything, go do a test and you will find that you're actually okay to eat some of that good stuff. You just need to know what, when, how. And lately I came to the realization that I was allergic to lactose. So now I actually do lactose-free milk, and it's no difference. If anything, it's more natural, it's more delicious. The other thing as well, I'm just gonna give this a bit of a mix before I add the next batch. So it's blending in really well with that soup. It's also soaking up that beautiful soup. African spices are really good because they're really fragrant. They're not overwhelming. Some of them can be, but they're so aromatic. And do yourself a favor, that Herbie's place, if you want to experiment with some African spices, that Herbie's place is really good. Really good. They do spices from all over the world. They do delivery. They're pretty cool. Maybe they can sponsor me after this video. They've actually helped me out a few times when I've done some fundraising community things, and they're really good like that. So as you can see, it gets a little bit cool because you can actually see that it's taking on the same texture. I'll bring a little bit closer to you. So I just need to keep continuing to cook and mix it up. By the way, how did I make my gnocchi? How are you, bro? This is my son. He's hanging out in the kitchen. He wants a special snack. So I'm gonna be quickly doing that for him. You know. There you go, bro. There. You can go watch some TV now. As I was saying, I made my gnocchi eggless. I was gonna make it with egg, but I realized not so long ago, just before I started cooking, that I had run out of eggs. So I looked up a quick eggless way of making gnocchi, and I've done that. And one of the ways you can do that is use cheese. So I did cheese, potato, lots of potato. I think I had like 6 or 7 potatoes. I think that's all the gnocchi I'm going to use today. I made a big batch of gnocchi, and I put some in the fridge for another time. Now, whilst I am doing this, the gnocchi is actually starting to cook. I am going to add a smidgy bit of oil. And then I'm going to start to add the other ingredients. So I've got mushroom. Let's mix that in. Some of you might be asking, you haven't put any salt or anything like that. Well, that African spice mix comes with, oops, I've just made a big mess on the back there. It comes with salt in it. So I will add the salt as we taste and as we eat. We love our greens in my family. As you can see, that's a good mix there. This would be a good time to add salt if you wanted to add salt to your quantity. I've got a sidekick helping me. I don't know, is it a sidekick or is it sidekick? Oh, sidekick. I think sidekick is the actual term. I don't know. Helping me cook this beautiful, delicious meal. What I'm actually noticing here is I could have made the gnocchi a bit smaller, but it's cooking well. I'm going to leave it for a little bit, and I am going to see how it cooks. So we're pretty much about 2 minutes away from completion. Once the greens have sort of reduced and shrunk and actually taken on the body of the juice, it's pretty good, ready to eat. Because the potatoes were cooked, I boiled them and then I mashed them up with some cheese and flour. So the only thing technically here that needs to be cooked is the flour and the fish. And as you saw a few seconds ago, well, 2 minutes ago, that the fish actually cooked rather quickly. So yeah, that's what's happening. That is what's happening here. I just recently moved up from Sydney to a region that has got some really good produce, really good produce, and it's fresh. It's amazing. The quality of the fish, the quality of the steak, the quality of the vegetables, the fruit and vegetables. It's phenomenal. I reckon one more thing I'm gonna need in here is some lemon juice. I'll get that soon, and I'll squeeze just a little bit of lemon juice in here, and yeah, Bob's your uncle. Bob is your uncle. If you have an uncle called Bob, shout out to all the Uncle Bobs. Shout out to all the Uncle Bobs out there. You know what I might actually do as well? I'm thinking of just a touch of oyster sauce, just to give it a little bit of sauciness to it. Or I'm thinking of, I don't know, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. But this is cooking really well. Really amazing. And I'm very happy with it. So I'm gonna put that bit of lemon, and pretty much that's all you need. That's all we need. That's all we need. That's all we need. At this point, some of that fish might actually start to crumble. But once that mushroom has shrunk, you can pretty much eat mushroom raw. Once it's shrunk, yeah, you know that your dish is good to go. Oh, look at this beautiful brown fish here. Look at the mushrooms. Look at that beautiful green. Look at that texture. And that fresh lemon juice that I just put, well, not fresh, the bottled one, I can actually scent it really well. So I'm gonna serve one serving. Got my beautiful plate here. Oh, this is great. So I'm gonna do one serving. Well, there you go. There's Kudzi's African gnocchi. And I'm going to do more gnocchi. So if you are a gnocchi fan, let me know what you think. Let me know what you're feeling, what you're vibing. And I'm going to do a tomato sort of based one in the next couple of days or so. Peace and love. Check it out. I'm going to go and eat, and it's going to be amazing. Actually, before I go, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a fork, and I'm going to do something that one of my heroes, he doesn't know he's my hero, but he's honestly one of my heroes. Spanian, if you're watching this, I know someone's going to tag you in it. I'm going to do a Spanian. I am literally going to take some fish, take some of this green, right? And then I am going to oh, lad. Oh, this is gone, lad. Lad. Oh. What's this? What's this? What are you? What are you, cuz? What are you, cuz? Oh, lad, stop it. There you go. Peace out.